Hello, everybody. It's Todd with Bowerly Consulting Services. I had another great call here, and I just wanted to jump online and give you a life-altering tip. Those are always exciting, right? So the origin of this goes back to some awareness I had from a coworker. Her name was Noelle that I worked with. She had talked about the idea of just to quit apologizing. You know how people say, "I'm sorry about everything"? What she had learned was instead of apologizing and saying, "I'm sorry," say thank you. And at first I was like, "Oh, what do you mean?" So this is how it went down today. I'm on this call. The call was dropped because of technical difficulties. Who knows what happened? Sunspots, the internet was terrible. It was fake. I felt really bad. It took about 5 minutes to get reconnected, right? And at the end of the call, she thanked me for going over time. We had set up a half-hour consultation and we went over. So what? And I'm kind of that person. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give you, if I have the time, I'm going to give it to you, whatever you need. And she said, "Well, thank you for going over the time." And I was about to apologize for the freak out of technology. Oh my gosh, yes, no problem. I'm so sorry that the computer freaked out or whatever it was. And instead, I thought I'd model what she just did and live to the challenge that was given to me to stop saying I'm sorry and apologizing. And I said, "Well, you know what? Thank you for your understanding. Thank you for allowing me to go over time so that we could talk a little bit more." And boy, that just feels so much better, doesn't it? So how does this happen? You probably say "I'm sorry" all the time in your life, right? So if you're late for a meeting, you walk in, you're like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I was stuck in traffic. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry that my kids had a hard time getting out of school. So that's why I'm late." We apologize all the time. So, let's say, if my wife is making dinner and there's something, maybe the meat's overcooked or something like that. And she'll be like, "Oh, I'm sorry that it's not cooked right." Instead, we should be saying thank you in these circumstances. So at the meeting, it looks like this. Thank you, everybody, for your understanding, for waiting for me until I got here. Thank you for being patient with me getting here with all the traffic and the construction. It's that simple. Or with like say the meal, right? Thanks for your understanding that it accidentally got undercooked. Thanks for not making a big deal out of it that the meat's tough. Whatever it is. Because here's the difference. When we apologize, it comes from a place of lack, of a lacking self-esteem, a lacking self-worth, a poor self-image. And we're not apologizing for our actions. You're not apologizing that you were actually late. You are apologizing for yourself because you feel like I am an inconvenience. Me, Todd, am the problem, not my behavior. We do that enough because we do it over and over, and we do it enough so that we build that negative self-image, and now it's reinforcing. And every time I say that I'm sorry for such and such, I am reinforcing the idea that I am a mistake. And when we talked several weeks ago, we were talking about shame, right? And I say we because hopefully you were talking back at me because I was just talking to my iPad here. But anyways, I was talking about shame and this idea that shame is the belief that I am the mistake, that I am the problem. Not that I did mistakes, but I am a mistake. When we say thank you, we are also telling ourselves, hey, thank you for having worth and value. But we're also asking for the behavior we want, the understanding, the patience we want from another person. And if you're really mad at me for something, like I was late, if you're really frustrated, Todd's never on time, hopefully I am, but sometimes I might not be, and hopefully not always. But if you're like, Todd's never on time, and I say, hey, thanks for your understanding that I was late today. Thanks for your patience again. I know it's frustrating. Automatically, you're going to be like, oh, okay, I'll be patient and understanding. Okay. And then you'll actually, You might be resistant to it, but you'll actually give me that patience and understanding. Now, you can't do this all the time. I mean, if you are late every single day, you've got something you got to fix, right? People can only be patient so long. And then there are things that you need to change. Additionally, I'm sorry is an apology that is sometimes appropriate, right? Like if you intentionally do something that hurts someone else's feelings, that offends them or damages their self-esteem, those are things, man, we need to take accountability for. But also not out of shame, to not think that I'm a bad person, but to realize the words that I used, the actions that I took have hurt someone else. And I apologize for that. We definitely need to be apologizing. I had a guy once tell me that feelings are everything. This life is all about feelings, and I like to make people feel good. Well, I do as well. And I would hate to hurt someone's feelings, especially accidentally when I wasn't aware. I never really want to do it intentionally at all, but I would hate to accidentally do that. And I feel bad about that. And I definitely want to apologize for what I did, not who I am. Does that make sense? So when you catch yourself, you'll do it today. I swear you will, because we say I'm sorry as a part of our culture and our common language all the time. We say I'm sorry for everything. You're going to catch yourself today. When you are going to go say, I'm sorry, I want you to stop. And I want you to say thank you for the type of behavior that you want from people. Thank you for your patience with me. Thank you for your understanding. All of that. And you're going to be amazed at how that simple action changes how you feel inside about yourself and how it affects the other people around you. Sound good? If you like this message, tell me thank you. But please like, ding, and comment and share this on any of your social media so that you can share that message with other people. I would really appreciate it, and I would thank you for sharing. So thank you for doing that. In addition, I've talked about it a couple of times. I've got my my affirmation, I am the ideal candidate. If you're in a job search, if you're in a career transition and you are looking to make a change, but you feel like you're not capable of doing it, you're not capable of seeing that success that you want, send me an email to bowerlyconsulting@gmail.com, and I will email this affirmation out to you. Read it for 30 days and let it change your mindset. Cool? Great. Well, I look forward to hearing from you guys. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.